Oh, morning, good morning. 5 to 8. Your 8 a.m. is on time today. I am still where I was yesterday, but I've done a recce. I know what's what, so I was good for the 8. I just wanted to, day one, never quite know what's going to happen, so that's why yesterday's was a bit earlier. Morning, Francis. Have you got the blue stuff, Francis? It's looking quite blue out the window here, which is a shame because I'm in a venue that hasn't got a lot of windowage going on today. And I haven't looked at the drive, but I think I've got about, I don't know, 4.5 or 5 hours drive back to Havant-Bados. Well, no, actually I'll be going back to West Sussex tonight. That's what I'm doing. Just trying to get my head in gear as to about what's going on. Morning, Gillian. Just chatting to myself there. I was just trying to get into tune with my day. Sorry, Francis, as I was rabbiting on there about my plans. I don't have comments working. Kids away for something, don't know. Yeah, I don't think they are. I think I need to do one of those clearage things on my phone. One of those cache things. I don't know. I'm getting all of your comments after the event. They're not coming up now, which is a little bit frustrating because it really does mean I'm talking to myself in the preamble. Morning, Sue. What's to report? I don't know why I've said what's to report because I can't read anything because comments aren't coming up. I'm all packed up, ready to go. I'll just tell you what I'm doing, shall I? If I can't read yours, I just have to ramble on. That's what the preamble does, pretty much. I'm rambling on to say, what am I saying? It's a glorious day. I'm going to be inside a room all day with 16 other people. And yesterday, some of them were cold, so the heater was on. It wasn't a good temperature day for me yesterday. But, you know, all good days, willing, enthusiastic. We've had good days. So I've got one more of those today and heading back tonight. Sister T, I saw you was in. I'll see you again on Sunday. You're coming on down, I think. So see you on Sunday. I've got a bit of a down day Saturday to breathe and catch up on some work that I haven't been able to do in the past 2 days. And that's it. That's what I'm doing. I've got 2 minutes to go. You're going to have to get more ramble of me because I can't see any of your comments. Oh no. Oh no. You got Kaus on a double whammy today, and I think Dave's back from his holidays tomorrow, so we should all be back in the mix tomorrow. DS is in. How you feeling, Dawn? We've got next week, and then Dawn and I fly to West Virginia. There's a song about that, isn't there? There's a song about that. So a brief reprieve next week in West Sussex and Havant-Bados, and then we flies to the US of A. Sounds a bit random, really. So you might be getting some movement snacks at odd times of the day. If we do some live ones, we're going to be 5 hours behind, I think. All your regular times will still be there. I need to work out what time I would need to do them in West Virginia to hit UK time here. I don't know what's going to happen yet. We haven't hatched a plan, Dawn, have we? We need to hatch a plan. It's too far away. I need to compartmentalise things. I'll probably start hatching a plan around about Wednesday of next week. So, yes, there should be some more very different broadcasts from us, from Dawn and I, coming from West Virginia. And maybe we could crowbar in some people that would be willing to come and say hello. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. All right, Vivian. All right, Miss P. All right, Maya. Morning. Minute to go. I might just do it. To save you from my rambling preamble. Morning, Helen. All right. Should we get going on the get-go? I'm as explained yesterday, I haven't got a chair anywhere in the room. It's that kind of establishment. So I'm perched on the end of my bed. But of course, hopefully, you have a more sturdy and stable chair. Morning, Odile. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1. Bex Stanley, later life training. Back in the uniform. My external support is going to be a wall and a door frame, and my chair is the end of the bed. That's what's happening. Cert boost to start then, weight even across both feet. Set it up explicitly, get yourself off to the best possible start. That starts with external support if you want it, base of support, where do you want your feet, then the posture bits in there, extra lift and extend, and then start steady on the moving parts. That's kind of the check-ins with best possible setup. And then once the moving parts are on the go, you might want to pay more attention to making more of the movement down in the feet, keeping the knees low, bringing in the arms, making sure you've got a little bit of backward press as well. The elbow stays at the same anglage. I mean, there's plenty of prompts that could increase the effectiveness of this kind of stuff, how good it can be. It's entirely up to you how many of those you would like. So that's your steady cert boost. It looks like that if it's all in together. If you want to do upper body only, maybe go a bit wider on the feet, give you better balance. Tuck the elbows in here so we're not winging out. It's a forward and a back, and just mix that up between upper body, lower body. Keep using the support that might be to the front of you. That's it. That's your standing prompts. Seated prompts. I'm perched on the bed today, sorry. Get your position into active sit. The same principles, freely moving, comfortable, doable for you. Find your pace, find your range, and then it just ticks along. Allow a little bit of trunk turn on there as well. And if your legs are involved in the day, if you're on your feet at any point in time, take up some support, extra support with the arms, reposition the feet, running out of feet room, I think, there we go. Then go for your heel raises to get your feet moving, but leaving the balls of the feet behind there, and then go for the low lift. All on the low go on those knees, and then we bring in the other moving parts. There you go, that's your cert boost. Final option could be diagonal. All right, ready, steady for the moves. Top end, you probably know it without me, but let's go through it together. And we're here just to give you the prompt and the encouragement to crowbar it into your day. There's the raise and the lower. Head stays still. Remain in active sit if that's your position. If you're in stand, there's your standy one. And then after a few ups and downs, shoulder raises are like that, aren't they? Then add in some extras. And you might want to do that as singles. Explore that whole range. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take your time. It's about the quality of that, not the quantity. There you go. That's it. That's that done. We're just checking in with all your moving parts, seeing how they are, getting them ready for the day. Take up some support for the next one if you'd like. Head movements may increase the balance challenge, and we don't want it to. There's the head move. So as you can see, I've set up my legs, might want support, and only then do we add the movement on the end. Pause and in the middle. You might be in sit. You might want a bit of a prompt of a fingertip here, there, and there. Keeping the chin level is one of those key prompts as well. Slow as you go, keep it moving. So don't stay over there, don't stay around there. It moves in and out again. Pause in the middle. Feeling this around your neck area. Everything else is staying still if you can. If you feel bits moving, reduce that range of motion. So have the head turn. If you feel something else then starts to move, make that the end at the moment. So just work to a point where it's just that head moving and then back to base. So you're thinking about lots of things here, not just the moving part, but the supporting part as well. Head, neck, it's really heavy, sits on our head, sits on our neck and our shoulders all day. So the more we can move and freely move and adjust all this area here, the more comfortable we're going to be. Staying in any one position for too long, because we have to, make stuff even more uncomfortable, doesn't it? So that's why we want to nudge in all these extra moves throughout the day. Is your third movement there. It's the chin tuck, double chin, win-win. It's the neck there. Gives you plenty of chins there. So of course there's lots of movements of the heads. We're just focusing onto the sideways glance and the and the double chin, win-win. This because it all forms part of a more upright posture to support even better balance and therefore stability. So adjusting the head there. Our days draw us forward because our activities kind of happen around here. With that comes flexed postures, head comes forward. So we really start to get into unhelpful habits, and all this stuff serves to undo that and improve that. There you go. Undo that, improve that. Second round of cert boost. Here we go. Pick it up where you left off. Might want to go slower and bigger. You might want to start to put in a few diagonals here, get some extra moves around the hips. Anything else you fancy, it's just a steady bit of cert boost activity just to keep the heart rate lightly lifted. And now we're ready for trunk moves. If you're in stand, as always, where do you want the support? Where do you want your base of support? So hand on in front if you need it, legs wider, start with a side bend and return back to base stop. You might want to have a switch off in between that and then a switch on again, bend and back, keep it moving. Hands might be on support, might be on a wall here, bend and return. Keep it moving is the order of the day, so we're not bending and staying there, we're coming straight back again. Same in sit, anchor your buttocks, anchor the feet. Taking your feet slightly wider might give you even more stability in the chair, so we still want to work on stability in the chair, so anchor your buttocks, take the bend and return. Start small and then build it up over time. If it feels effortful, if you start to feel that you're challenged to come back up to sit and other stuff is happening that you're not really aiming to happen, just make the movement smaller. So really small, nail that, get that as best as it can be. Feel all these supporting parts doing their job, and then you can go a little bit bigger over time. So start small, build over time. Same for the turning trunk. All of these trunk movements are in your day already. They've been in your night as you've been mobilising around and getting comfortable in bed. Here's the turnage. I've got my hands here as if I've got a support or a table. There is the turn here. So it's all coming from the middle bit. So technically there's no neck movement here. It's all about your middle part. And can you feel that this bit is still and this bit is moving? It's a relatively small movement. If you take your sternum as your reference point and imagine two corners here, 2 points, it's that bit that we're aiming to move. We're trying to keep the movement and the mobility around your centre. It's at the heart of all of your activities for reach, bend, push, pull, carry, lift, all of those things. Might want to use a wall. This might help also. So you might want to slide and glide the arms across. When you do these ones, obviously you get some extra shoulder as well. Third movement at the top end. I perch my position here, anchor the feet, anchor the buttocks. You might want to go from inactive sit, from slump, to active sit, and then the back extension on the end. Just that top bit. This is going to be in with all of your requirements to get comfortable in bed mobility in a chair, also wash, dress, and also reach to higher levels. Keep the gaze fairly forward, so we're looking to avoid, there's no real neck movement here, the head doesn't move, it's there, and the gaze just comes with that. So you're avoiding any uncomfortable upward chin movements. So there is your back extension, into extend and release. Other options could be hands on the legs here. If comfortable, it could be hands there on your buttocks. Be mindful in stand that you're not doing any thrusting. No thrusting. There's no weight shift. It's all there. So all of this underneath. Maybe have some extra shift weight across the balls of your feet, just to make sure you're not leaning backwards. Third round of cert boost, and then we're into ankles, feet and toes. If you've been mindful during this cert boost of getting your feet moving, you've already had a fair bit of foot mobility going on. Let's make even more of that now, be more specific about that. So 3 key things for ankles, feet and toes. Give your toes a scrunch. You might be doing that in sit or stand. Then there's the foot mobility, so there's the heel ups. Heel ups, heel ups, finds the bend in the foot. We need this for propulsion, to push off as we walk, to come downstairs, etc. And then there's the ankle themselves. So there's the ankle where we actually lift the leg, and I've got my hand on the wall here. So I don't want to wobble, I don't want a balance challenge here, because I want to focus on point, 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 flex, flex, flex. So this is the ankle movement needed for walking, to pick up your toes when you walk. Stepping around to do the other side, outside leg is the manoeuvring leg. There's the toe scrunch, the heel ups, and then the ankles. In sit, a couple of options. You could hip walk all the way back so your legs fully supported. Make sure that you're not on a dangle with my feet, about there-ish I think. Keep the foot low to the floor, and then there is the push and pull. That's your ankle movement. You can get some toe scrunch going on there as well. Low numbers, we're not looking to do lots and lots of these. It's just finding your full range, comfortable range of movement. You might then want to rehearse the placement with the floor on that. As another option, really deliberate foot placement practice. And then there's the heel toe. So 3 options there, and in amongst all of that, some extend and scrunch of toes as well. That's it, freestyling now, whatever you want. Maybe some shirt offs, maybe some Bex hugs, and maybe a few knee bends or sit to stands or extra heel raises. Off into our days we go. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 8. Oh, from the balcony tomorrow. I'll be back on the balcony. How exciting is that? I'll see. I've got a box full of plants in the back of my car. That Sister T and I had a bit of a shopping spree. Most people, you know, buy jumpers and jeans. Me and Sister T buy house plants and cactus. So I'll show you. I'll show you my box of plants on the back of my car today. So me and the plants are driving back towards Southage. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. Caus is with you for the double whammy today at noon and 4. Bye for now.